I want to spend a couple of minutes doing a brief hypnosis session with you that's just a little bit different. You'll probably find it quite relaxing as well, but I want to be able to demonstrate that hypnosis can actually be accomplished in a number of different ways. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to find a spot out there in the distance on one of those other walls. It can be one of the lights that surrounds us, or it can be a point on the window, or it can be a spot on the wall, or it can even be an imaginary spot of your own creation. What I want you to do is simply focus on that and keep your eyes and your attention focused on that spot. Normally when I do a hypnosis session, people expect I will have them close your eyes, but I want you to leave your eyes open. Have you ever been staring and daydreaming, and as you've been staring and daydreaming, perhaps at work or maybe in a class, you noticed that your eyes were open, but you weren't seeing what was in front of you any longer? That's the experience that you can recreate at this moment. An experience where your mind drifts even though your eyes are open. And it's okay to blink your eyes. And it's okay to leave your eyes open. As long as you begin to, in your mind, simply drift into peaceful thoughts that bring you a sense of serenity. As you stare at that spot where you've moved your awareness, let yourself simply relax and begin to daydream about peaceful colors or images or places that are important to you. And as you create those images in your mind, let the reality of the spot on that wall disintegrate into an awareness of peace and serenity and the images you've created with your daydreaming capacity. Kind of an interesting experience to be able to see something and yet see something else. Certainly not something we expect in hypnosis, but it probably becomes just as relaxing as the other things we've done. Now, anytime we stare at a point for a long period of time, it produces fatigue in the eyes. I notice you're blinking a lot now. And so simply close your eyes and let your eyes rest. And as your eyes rest, I want you to imagine a clear sky day, a beautiful day where the sunshine is just perfect. It's not too hot or it's not too cold. And I want you to imagine that on this clear blue sky day there are white puffy clouds gently flying overhead, and that you now have the opportunity to do something that you've always wanted to do in life. On a perfect day like this, you have the opportunity to go for a ride in your mind's eye in a hot air balloon. And so as you sit in the gondola waiting for the balloon pilot to fill the balloon with the gases that make it rise, you feel relaxed and refreshed. In your mind, I want you to imagine yourself gently rising off the ground. And as you do, you enter a higher and higher level of hypnosis. I'm going to be speaking as you rise in that hot air balloon to a higher level of hypnosis to your superconscious mind. And the superconscious mind is the part of the mind that experiences things in ways that it's never experienced things before. And in your mind's eye, continue to rise in that hot air balloon as high in the sky as you comfortably would like to. Perhaps just a few feet off the ground, or perhaps the height of the trees, or maybe as high as the clouds in the distance. And as that hot air balloon rises, simply let yourself enter a higher level of hypnosis where you're open to learning new things and adopting those into the superconscious part of the mind, the part of the mind where we keep all of our awarenesses and all of our learnings. I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and as I do, you'll become more involved in the process of opening the mind and experience a higher level of hypnosis with each number. 1, going higher into a state of hypnosis. 2, feeling the experience rise within you. 3, becoming more content with the experiences and the learnings that you've had. 4, experiencing the highest level of awareness that you've experienced to this point. 5, all the way there now. You've arrived at a new level of openness and understanding. A level where the mind can do things that perhaps to this point it hasn't had the opportunity to do before. And this brief experience in hypnosis has certainly been something that has been a part of those new experiences, demonstrating that you have the capacity to do and experience anything in life that you want to. As you allow your superconscious mind to make the decisions that it needs to make to help you experience the highest level of satisfaction you can in life, enjoy this time, benefiting from the growth in your experiences. And now it's time to again reorient to the room around you, feeling alert and energetic and refreshed from this new and different experience. Begin to reorient yourself to the room around you. Feel energy throughout the muscles of the body. You can even open your eyes and begin to stretch, feeling fully alert, fully awake, and fully refreshed by that experience. Now, how was that for you? That was totally different than everything else we did.
It was different.
Did you experience, what do you say, a level of hypnosis with your eyes open?
I did, but then I just felt my eyes wanting to close.
Wanting to close, sure. Yeah, but it demonstrates something that a lot of people don't realize, that you don't have to have your eyes closed to be hypnotized.
Right.
It's a mental process. Now the eyes become tired after a while, which is why I could see your eyes blinking a whole lot, and that let me know, hey, it's time to close the eyes so that you didn't become uncomfortable or your eyes become dry or something like that. I gave you a mental image of a hot air balloon rising. Did you create that image in your mind at all? Or?
I did.
Okay. How was it experiencing a higher level of hypnosis?
It was definitely different.
Yeah.
It was definitely different.
Was it something you could experience physically at all or mentally, or how did you experience it?
Mentally and as far as physically, just the complete relaxation.
Sure.
To where there was no thought process.
And no thought process is good because it opens up. We usually talk about the subconscious in hypnosis, but why not talk about the superconscious? It's the same concept, that part of the mind that has the vast reservoir of our prior learnings to draw from. So just a whole new approach, and I wanted a chance to be able to demonstrate that because people really enjoy that approach, even though it's sort of a backwards hypnosis session. So,
Right.
well, thank you very much. I appreciate all your help today.
Thank you.
Thank you.